Welcome to Reflect with Ed Fassio. Get ready to experience one of the world's first 100% digitally generated podcasts, where we take a step back, dive deep, and strive to learn new things. Join us as we unpack thought-provoking ideas, personal reflections, and inspiring stories to help you stay in the know. Reflect is brought to you by the minds at ByteBrain and powered by emerging technologies from Google, HeyGen, OpenAI, and 11 Labs. Thanks for tuning in. Now, relax and prepare to reflect.
Welcome to Reflect, one of the world's first 100% AI-generated podcasts. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of Victoria Arlen,
a Paralympian,
ESPN correspondent, and...
Oh, and you might even recognize her from Dancing with the Stars.
But before the glitz and glam, Victoria faced an unimaginable battle. A fight for her very life that began when she was only 11 years old.
Yeah, you know what's truly remarkable about Victoria's journey is that it's not just about overcoming physical challenges. It's about confronting the absolute terror of being trapped inside your own mind.
Wow.
Fully aware.
Yeah.
Yet completely cut off from the ability to move or communicate with the outside world.
It's a nightmare scenario, isn't it?
Yeah.
Victoria was a healthy, active kid, and then boom, she's hit with not one, but two rare autoimmune diseases.
Yeah.
Transverse myelitis and acute disseminated encephalomyelitis.
Wow.
To put it simply, these diseases attacked her brain and spinal cord, essentially severing the connection between her mind and body.
And the impact was devastating. I mean, imagine in a matter of weeks going from running track and hanging out with friends to being completely paralyzed.
Oh, my God.
Unable to eat, speak, or even make eye contact.
Wow.
Doctors diagnosed her with locked-in syndrome, a condition that can be so isolating, so terrifying, that Victoria herself described it as feeling buried alive.
Buried alive. That's such a powerful image. And to think she lived like that, fully conscious but trapped inside her own body for almost 4 years.
It's unbelievable.
Doctors initially believed her condition was permanent, that she would never regain any function.
And that's where the unwavering love and determination of her family comes in. They refused to give up on her, even when medical professionals were losing hope. They understood that while Victoria's body was unresponsive, her mind was still sharp, still present. So they made it their mission to keep her engaged, to keep her connected to the world.
This wasn't just about bedside chats, right? What specific things did they do to break through that wall of silence and reach her?
Well, they got creative. They would constantly talk to her, filling her room with their voices, sharing stories of their day, discussing current events, anything to stimulate her mind and make her feel like a part of the conversation, even if she couldn't respond. They played her favorite music, brought in familiar scents from home, even set up a whiteboard so they could communicate with her using eye movements, which were one of the first signs of her regaining some control.
It's amazing to think that those seemingly small acts of love and connection played such a vital role in her recovery. It really highlights the power of human interaction, even in the most dire circumstances.
Absolutely. In her memoir, Locked in Victoria talks about how their unwavering belief and constant interaction kept her tethered to reality, gave her a reason to fight during those long years of isolation.
Wow.
It's a testament to the power of hope, the power of family, and the power of human connection.
And then at 15, after 4 years of this locked-in state, a glimmer of hope emerges. What happened?
It started with those subtle eye movements we talked about. At first, it was just a flicker away for her to signal yes or no. But over time, those tiny movements grew stronger, more purposeful. It was like her spirit, trapped for so long, was finally finding a way to break free.
That must have been an incredibly emotional moment for both Victoria and her family, to finally have a way to communicate, to reconnect after years of silence.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine the relief, the joy, the sheer willpower it took to cling to hope for that long, and then to see it finally starting to pay off.
Yeah.
This is where you really start to grasp the depth of her determination, the strength of her spirit.
And this newfound ability to communicate ignited a fire in her, didn't it? She began intense physical therapy, pushing herself beyond her limits, determined to regain even the smallest movements.
She was relentless. Remember, she'd been told she'd never walk again. But Victoria refused to accept that fate. She endured countless hours of painful therapy, facing setbacks and frustrations with unwavering grit. It's a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. And this is where Victoria's story takes an even more extraordinary turn as part of her rehabilitation. She rediscovered a childhood passion,
Oh, wow.
Swimming. She had always loved being in the water, and now it became a vital part of her journey back to physical strength and independence.
It's fascinating how something that was once pure enjoyment became such a powerful tool for healing and recovery. What was it about swimming that made such a difference for her?
Well, the buoyancy of water helped support her weakened muscles, allowing her to move more freely than she could on land. But beyond the physical benefits, there was something profoundly therapeutic about being in the water. It gave her a sense of weightlessness,
Yeah.
a feeling of freedom she hadn't experienced in years.
It's like the water became a symbol of her resilience, a space where she could defy the limitations her body had imposed, and her progress in the pool was remarkable, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Within just 2 years of emerging from that locked-in state,
2 years.
she had not only regained enough strength and mobility to swim competitively, but had also earned a spot on the U.S. Paralympic team.
Hold on, let me get this straight. 2 years after doctors believed she would never move again, she's representing her country in the Paralympics.
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing.
It's a testament to her unwavering determination, her refusal to accept the limits others had placed on her, and her performance at the 2012 London Paralympics was nothing short of spectacular. She didn't just compete, she dominated.
Wow.
Winning gold and setting multiple world records, Victoria Arlen, the girl who was once trapped inside her own body, was now a Paralympic champion, a symbol of hope and inspiration for millions around the world.
This victory wasn't just about athletic achievement, was it? It was about so much more.
Exactly. It was a profound statement about the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity, a defiant message to those who doubted her, and most importantly, a testament to her own belief in herself. The Paralympics became a platform for her to show the world what was possible, to inspire others facing their own challenges to never give up hope.
And her journey didn't end there. A few years later, she took on another seemingly impossible challenge, Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, yeah.
What made her decide to step onto that dance floor, knowing the physical limitations she still faced?
I think it was a combination of factors. Firstly, Victoria has always loved to dance.
Right.
It was a way for her to express herself, to connect with music and movement. And even though she was paralyzed from the waist down, she refused to let that stop her from pursuing this passion.
But Dancing with the Stars is a notoriously demanding competition, both physically and emotionally. Was she worried about the risks involved, the potential for injury or setbacks?
Of course, there were concerns, but Victoria, as we've seen throughout her story, is not one to back down from a challenge. She saw this as an opportunity to push her boundaries, to show the world that even with a disability, she could still move with grace and power.
And she wasn't just doing it for herself. She was sending a message to others with disabilities, proving that limitations are often self-imposed, that anything is possible if you have the courage to dream big and the determination to pursue those dreams.
Absolutely. And she didn't disappoint, partnered with Valentin Chmerkovsky.
Right.
She found creative ways to adapt the routines using her upper body strength and incredible core stability to create stunning performances that captivated the audience week after week.
I remember watching those dances and being blown away by her artistry, her strength, her sheer determination. It was like she was defying gravity, floating across the dance floor, with a grace that seemed impossible given her physical limitations.
She challenged our perceptions of what was possible, demonstrating that dance is a language that transcends physical ability, and her impact went far beyond the dance floor.
Right.
She became a role model for millions, proving that disability is not a barrier to pursuing your passions.
Yeah.
That beauty and strength come in many forms.
And her time on Dancing with the Stars wasn't just about inspiring others. It was about pushing her own limits, proving to herself what she was capable of.
It's like she was saying, yes, I may be paralyzed, but I am not defined by my disability. I am a dancer, an athlete, a woman who refuses to be held back by limitations, real or perceived. And that message resonated deeply with viewers, sparking conversations about inclusivity representation and the power of the human spirit to transcend challenges.
Her journey is a powerful reminder that growth and achievement often lie outside of our comfort zones.
It's in those moments where we push past fear and self-doubt that we discover our true potential, and Victoria Arlen's story is a testament to that idea.
It's incredible how she took this incredibly difficult experience and turned it into fuel for personal growth and empowerment. And that's a lesson that extends far beyond the dance floor or the swimming pool.
Absolutely. And that brings us to another inspiring chapter in Victoria's story. Her decision to use her platform to advocate for others, to pay forward the kindness and support she received during her own darkest hours.
It's incredible how she's taken this incredibly difficult experience and channeled it into something so positive.
Tell me more about her foundation, Victoria's Victory Foundation. What is its mission, and how does it reflect her journey?
Well, Victoria's Victory Foundation is all about empowering individuals with mobility impairments.
Right.
It provides resources, support, and opportunities for people facing similar challenges to those she overcame.
Wow.
It's her way of paying forward the incredible love and support she received from her family and community.
That's amazing. It's like she's saying, look, I went through hell and came out the other side, and now I want to use my experience and resources to help others do the same.
Precisely, she's focused on breaking down barriers and creating a more inclusive world for people with disabilities.
Yeah.
It's not just about providing financial assistance, it's about fostering a sense of community, providing mentorship opportunities, and empowering individuals to live their lives to the fullest. Her foundation's work seems deeply connected to her own experiences. Can you give us some specific examples of how it's making a difference in the lives of others?
Absolutely. They offer a variety of programs, including adaptive sports programs, scholarships for students with disabilities, and support services for families navigating the challenges of mobility impairments. One of their most impactful initiatives is their grant program, which provides financial assistance to individuals seeking adaptive equipment, home modifications, or other resources that can enhance their independence and quality of life.
It's so inspiring to see her taking her personal triumphs and turning them into a force for good in the world. And her story offers valuable lessons for all of us, regardless of whether we face physical challenges or not.
You're right. Her journey highlights the importance of resilience, determination, and the power of community. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, hope can be a powerful motivator, and that with the right support system, we can overcome even the most daunting obstacles.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the extraordinary life of Victoria Arlen, what are the key takeaways you hope our listeners will remember?
I think her story teaches us that limitations are often self-imposed.
Yeah.
And that the human spirit is capable of incredible resilience. It reminds us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, to seek support when we need it, and to never underestimate the power of hope and determination.
It's a story that leaves you feeling empowered, inspired, and ready to take on the world.
Exactly. And it leaves us with a powerful question. What seemingly impossible challenges might we overcome with that same unwavering belief and determination? What are we capable of if we dare to dream big and put in the work to make those dreams a reality?
Victoria's journey is a testament to the fact that anything is possible. If you're looking to learn more about her incredible story, I highly recommend her memoir, Locked In. And for those who want to support her mission of empowering individuals with mobility impairments, check out Victoria's Victory Foundation.
Victoria's story is a beacon of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all.
Until next time, keep reflecting